Hey, everybody. Okay. Listen. Hi. We almost weren't here a minute ago. I got everything set up, and then all of a sudden I heard a bad sound, clearly a bad sound, not a sound you want to hear when you are about to start streaming. And but I refreshed. So if you can't see or hear me, let me know. If you can't see or hear me, throw a chicken nugget at me so that I know that you can't see or hear me. Hi, everybody. How has virtual writing retreat weekend gone for you? We're almost to the end here. It's just me and Ange left to go. How's everybody doing? I I just got home 19 minutes ago, so if I'm a little bit, that's why. We were on Davecation. So if you don't know what Davecation is, I feel like all of y'all know me well enough at this point. Oh, hi, I'm Fox. Hi, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Fox. I'm streaming tonight on behalf of Heart Breathing's writing community. You know how amazing this community is. If you need information, you need the links. They're in the description box below to show you our sprint calendar, our Google Calendar. And it is the virtual writing retreat. So if you are just chiming in for the first time, like some of us who have been gallivanting through the woods seeing Dave Matthews Band all week, welcome. If you've been here all day with everybody else, also welcome. So we've been away all week at Davecation, and I fully intended I was going to write, and I just it's been a chaotic couple of months for me, June and July, and so I really needed the rest more than I think I was willing to admit to myself. So I didn't get any writing done, but I feel very inspired because just real quick, and then we'll get going here. On Friday nights, if you don't know who Dave Matthews Band is, just let me know. I will make you a mixtape so that you can get all the best kinds of things, okay? And they're my favorite band. We've been traveling to see them. We've been traveling to see them for about 22 years. I've been seeing them for 26 years. And on Friday night, my tour bestie, Michelle, who we go on Davecation, we call it Davecation because we go travel to see Dave Matthews Band. She won a meet and greet with Dave on Friday night. So we got to meet Dave Matthews, which was the most terrifying moment of my entire life. And I almost didn't go because I was like, I can't do this. But we got to meet him. And he was the sweetest, most kind, patient. He was so sweet and kind and patient. And he signed the front of my freaking writing notebook for the book that I'm working on right now. And I was like, well, now I have to work on it and finish it because Dave Matthews wrote in there lyrics from my favorite Dave song. So anyway, so we just got home we were in Saratoga Springs the last couple of days, and we just got home. Well, now it's been more than 19 minutes, but that's why. Okay, this first sprint, I'm going to get my life together, and I'm going to be a whole new Fox that's seems organized when you next see me. So let's see who all is here tonight. Oh my gosh. I accidentally highlighted the chat. We're off to a great start. Okay, Martina, hello. Love this background picture. Now it feels like a writing vacation. Ooh, it is a writing vacation. Hello, Barb. Am I correct? Barb, because I don't think you've been on my sprints before, but I've seen you on Mel's before. Ready for an evening of sprints? Martina says, oh wait, why did that come up twice? See, the tech gremlins are just messing with me. Hi, Bets 44. Hello, happy Sunday. Hi, Sarah. Can see and hear you. Thank you, Yolanda. I'm like scrolling poorly here. Here's the chicken nugget. Thank you. So when my best friend and I in high school, when we would make bad decisions, which was often related to boys that we were dating, we were in marching band and we would throw chicken nuggets at each other when we would go to like McDonald's or whatever before the things, and we'd be like, throw the chicken nugget and say, you needed that. And so now that is still my reference of like when I'm making bad decisions or doing wrong things, I need someone to throw a chicken nugget at me. All right. Hello. Is it Kat? I'm so sorry, y'all. If I haven't met you before and I'm getting your name wrong tonight, I'll get there. I'm so sorry. Just joined in with virtual writing retreat for the last set of sprints. Got 1,582 words. That's awesome. That is so awesome. Not met you here, but have seen you around on Barb. Okay. Yes. I think I feel like I follow your Substack, I think, because I know I've seen you on Mel sprints before. Hills is here. Took a couple hours off getting ready to write more. Nice. Rita's here. Hello. Oh my goodness, look at all these people. Hi, everybody. I'm guessing you're talking about me meeting Dave Matthews, which was like great and also so terrifying. And so if I can figure out how to share my screen to show a picture of it, I will. And I'm real tall And like everybody I know is short or shorter than me, but most of them are short. And Dave is real tall. And I felt like a little shorty next to him. And it was like the best feeling. I was like, oh, there's someone taller than me in the world. It was weird. It was weird. So anyway, I'm still, ooh. And the shows were amazing too. So like that helped. Gail says, hi, Fox. Happy you had a great day vacation. We did. Thank you. What a wonderful moment. So nice when your hero is, yes. And I was so worried because I was like, they say never meet your heroes, like I was so worked up about it. And he was just the sweetest. And like, I'll tell you more. I will tell you all more on the next one. I don't want to take up our time because we were on a time limit tonight. Such a waste of a good nugget. I mean, it got the point home and it was like, I needed it. Okay. Cat is good. Perfect. Oh, okay. I do follow. Okay, perfect. I thought so. I remember like we were all talking about Substack the day that I was like, I'm going to learn how to do Substack. And I think yours was one of the ones. So, all right, let's get our first sprints up. We're going to do 325s and then probably a shorter one for the final one to get you into Amja's sprints at 9. So we're going to start with 25 and hopefully my computer will cooperate with us. Okay, get the things up here, share the screen. I'm trying to figure out how to show you the picture of me and Dave. Because it's cute. But like the meet and greet was after the concert, and I was like, whose idea was this? Because I am sweaty. I was dancing. Okay. Everybody ready? Let's get our 25 minutes on the clock. And I will see everybody on the other side of that. All right, that was the end of our first sprint. How did everybody do? What did you work on that one? How's it going? I spent the first half of that sprint trying to get Layla Grace to come in the door because she's been, I don't think any of the places that we had were actually fenced. No. So she has been like on leash the whole time. I'm trying to think if there was one that we had. No, because even that one had a fence, but it didn't close. We were allowed to have her on the porch. Like we had baby gates on 2 of the porches, which was awesome because then we could just have her like hanging out with us. We're like porch sitters and deck sitters and outdoor people. So Shell and I were like, husband is decidedly not an outdoors person who married a very outdoors person. So pray for him. But Shell and I were just like outside every morning having I have a coffee. She has energy drink in the morning. And we were able to have Layla out with us. But anyway, Layla has not been off leash to like roll in the grass fully until now. So I spent the first half of that sprint trying to corral her and get her to come inside. And then second half, I finished filling in my planner spread for the week. So this is just a preview. I'll post a better quality picture somewhere online. But this is the kit that Brandy designed for me. The Dave Matthews lyrics and everything. And I'm like trying to hold still. My chair keeps trying to swivel me away so you can't read it. But anyway, I got that all filled in and filled out. And got my bag up here that I have like of my planner stuff. Like who else when you travel, do you bring a planner suitcase? Because I, of course, have a planner and writer suitcase. I got books in there. I got notebooks. I got my planner. I got my HB90. I got all my stuff. So that's what I was working on. I'm going to try these sprints to really just like kind of get myself ready for the week because I go back to work the next 3 days. Normally I would just work on this rotation Monday and Tuesday, but I like changed my schedule all around and picked up extra shifts. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I do that? But I did. So that's what I'm trying to work on today. So let's check in with all of y'all. Hello, Lynette Sparkles. Hello. Nicole Porter came in. Good afternoon. Hope everyone's having a good sprinting weekend. Rita says, I wanted to finish the comments for my critique partners for this chapter today. Nope, too exhausted, so reading for the rest of my day. Still need to make supper. Hey, you know what? Good for you for recognizing that you need to rest because Shell and I had a big discussion about this like yesterday or this morning about rest. And she's like, why don't you rest? And I'm like, because I don't have time to rest. So I'm proud of you. I am proud of you for recognizing that you're too tired and not pushing yourself and reading and doing something that's going to make you feel spiritually fulfilled. Yes, like as Barb said, you work hard, Rita. Sarah says, made and ate dinner, next sprint right, and then out. Have a movie to watch. Is it a Tyler Hines movie? Is it? Did you see? Wait a minute, girl. We got to talk. He's going to be in a time loop. Christmas movie. I just saw it and I was like, you know, you were supposed to save your time loop movie for whenever Chalet gets made into a movie after I finish writing it and publish it. So that's fun. Have fun. Aw, Rita says, thanks, Barb. We've all worked so hard this weekend, binging some series tomorrow after my sprints at noon. Very nice. Kat says, 6:42, that sprint so close to finishing this chapter. Yay, that's awesome. You got this. You are definitely going to crush that. Oh, Nicole says 819 new words. Awesome. Okay, Kat says yes. I need to bring a whole bag with my planners and notebooks. Yeah, because like when I'm on vacation, that's when I feel like super inspired and creative. And if I have the time, usually I will be like normally on Davecation, I will like go somewhere and write for a little while, or I'll write after the show sometimes. And this time I was just like, I was so tired and my body was just like, girl, you need to slow down. So it happens. Hello. Is it, my God, I'm sorry. My eyes are like so blurry from the long drive today. Alethea, please tell me how to pronounce that so I'm not mispronouncing it. I'm so sorry. Just joined after finishing a book you were reading. Next sprint plan on completing exercise from the Artist's Way, which I've been avoiding like the plague. Yeah, relatable content. Good job, though. Feral Champions here says 56 words using my drop spindle as a way to keep me occupied without getting fully distracted. When I don't know what to write, I get about 5 to 10 yards spun. That's awesome. That's a super, you're still doing something like active and something fun and creative in a different way. That's awesome. Yes, resting in this economy. I feel that, right? Exactly. It is a Tyler Hines. Oh my goodness. I love it. I'm so happy for you. Because it's Christmas in July, right? On Hallmark? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice. All right. I promised. I think I figured it out. Let me I was so afraid I was gonna crash the whole stream. Um, see if this works. Can you see? Does this show up? Ah, did that work? It's sharing a window. That's me and Dave. See, I look like a little shorty. See how little and short I look? Isn't that fun? I've never been a little shorty before. Like never. And standing next to Dave, I was. Isn't he a cutie? He was so sweet. He was so nice. Now I have to figure out how to take this off my screen. Stop. There we go. Anyway, I figured out how to share something other than a window here. Oh, okay. Alethea, like Aretha, but Alethi. Okay, awesome. Welcome, welcome. I don't know if I've seen you on my sprints before. All right, let's get into our second 25-minute sprint here. And now I'll share this screen instead. Stop sharing. Start sharing. And here we go. Oh, I'll be like, here we go. And then my computer's like, I'm going to think about it. So what if I just thought about it? Okay, there's our timer. 25 minutes. All right, let's get going, people. I will see you in 25 minutes. All right, everybody, that's sprint number 2. How'd you do on that one? What'd you work on? Pull this up here. I'm working on just doing my like reflection for the week and just kind of getting out all the things that I need to think about for this coming week because I don't know. It all started with June. It all started with one of my favorite people deciding to leave me and move to New Zealand. That's what it started with. Yeah, I had like a thick amount of travel already planned and set aside. And then one of my besties is leaving. Well, she left. Now she's in New Zealand. She's a New Zealand resident now. She's there. So we decided to get together one more week to hang out before she left. Because I don't know when I'll see her. I don't have any ability to take enough time to go to New Zealand anytime soon. And she won't be able to come back for probably a couple of years. We won't see each other in person. We just talk today. We talk all the time. But so I had to make time for that. That was like very important. But then I didn't like think it through. And that was like my only like downtime between like travel in May, concert at the beginning of June, travel at the end of June. And then when we got back from our second trip at the end of June, I worked, and I would have just like worked my regular rotation, but then I had already swapped days. I had like swapped my weeks so that we could go to day vacation, so that I didn't have to use vacation. I used like 16 hours instead of like what would have been 38 plus 6, 44 hours. I used only 16 hours because I picked up all these extra shifts, right? And then I picked up an extra shift just because my partner's on maternity leave and they needed somebody. And I was like, I like to be helpful in the summer when I can. So like, I'm a little bit, because we just got home tonight. And then like I go back 10-hour shifts, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday's aqua aerobics, Wednesday's dance, Thursday's aqua aerobics again. Thursday, my mom is having carpal tunnel surgery. So it should be like a minor little short procedure and everything, but she's going to stay here with me so I can drive her there and back. We're just hoping that everything like goes super smoothly and everything's okay. So that's Thursday. And then Friday is Dave Matthews Band because they're playing in Pittsburgh on Friday night. And then Saturday I teach dance, and I haven't picked a song or done any of the choreography. My friend Meg, who owns the studio where I teach and dance at, we're doing like a duet that we've been working on for like months, and we haven't been able to finish it and get our schedules to line up. So we're supposed to be finishing that on. It's just like all these things. And then I'm off Sunday. I do have a massage scheduled Sunday, so that's good because y'all, 4 nights of concerts in your 40s. It's not for the those of us with arthritis in our backs. Like we have a hard time now. I was really feeling it. Usually my arthritis is like pretty okay, under control, and it's just been the last couple of days been really bad. But anyway, it was worth it. So that's why I'm feeling very like all over the place and stressed. So I'm trying to just like, I started with my Moxie Life, just kind of like writing down everything that I can think of that I have to do. And now in this next sprint, I'm going to put it into my HB90 and kind of put it more into like an order, because I want to make sure that I'm making time for other stuff too, and not just like all these, work things and like, I don't know, make sure that I like space it out so that I do my things and don't get stressed. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So shh, box, shh. Okay. Let's see where y'all are. So CK says, I do most of my planning when I have the energy to plan. So energized CK makes the plans for future CK who may or may not have that same level, trying to balance that out. I didn't even read your comment, and that was what I was just saying. I love it. Oh, I really like my picture of me with Dave. Oh, thanks. Kat says, totally feel that. I often say I made my plans when I was young and full of hope, aka earlier today. Yes, yeah, that's me. I'm like, why did past Fox set future Fox up for this? Nicole says 8,087 for the day and just finished your draft. Oh my God, that's amazing. Yes, you have earned very well-deserved flop. That is so great. Congratulations. Laura Chapman says, hey, everyone, joining to do a little writing and a lot of admin. It's Sunday. That's kind of the day for the admin, right? Welcome, welcome. We got a lot of congratulations for Nicole. Rita said red, and next up will be supper. Very good. Feral Champion says 76 words and about 5 yards. Kat got 606 on that sprint, finished the chapter and started the next one. Yeah, awesome. My goodness, look at y'all. Hills finished a scene. Kat says really hard when friends are so far away. My BFF lives in Alaska and I haven't seen her in person since my wedding. It's so hard. I mean, thank goodness for the internet and that we can keep in touch and like text each other memes and pictures and everything like that. And but it's hard. It's like, and we already didn't live in the same place because I live in Pittsburgh and she lived in Georgia. So we were already like far away, but we were at least on the same time zone. So now she showed me how to set up like in my phone. I had to go into my little clock app and now so I have there's a little globe in your clock app. And now I have on here different, oh, you can't see it. There we go. Different New Zealand. I have New Zealand and I have Australia because I need to keep track of what time it is. So that's the problem. But like, I don't know. We got 2 trips in once we found out that she was leaving. So that was really great. Jules says, hello from Chicago. It's been a crazy productive weekend. That's awesome. Gail says, can be really tough having a long distance bestie, but at least we have ways to keep in touch. That's better than snail mail. This is true. Yes, I know. Yes, we can still send each other dog photos every single day. Feral Champion says, the scene I'm working on is for a fanfic with a deadline that I need to get ahead on, and I'm realizing there's a lot of common threads between it and my novels, so I'm also making notes on that. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome to draw those connections like that. Jules says, I've written about 7,000 words this weekend and almost finalized. Oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm so proud of everybody. You were all doing amazing. All right, let's get us into our third sprint here. And we'll see how much time is left at the end of these and how long we'll do for the final one. So let me get this set up here. Oh, come on. Share my screen. Share my screen. Close that. Close that. Okay, share. There we go. Y'all, we're doing our best. Okay, I'll see you on the other side. All right, that is our third sprint, our last 25-minute sprint. Coming to a close there. How'd you do on that one? I saw some people chatting here in the comments here. Like I said, I was kind of putting everything into my HB90. So you can't see that. Trust that there are things written on it. Try to like sort out my week and see where my time is, that I can, like, tomorrow night. I think I should be able to write for like an hour tomorrow night, which I know is like a drop in the bucket, but whatever, it's something. Yeah, so that's what I was working on during that sprint. My brain just went on a little adventure. It just went on a journey, and it's back now. Okay. I did put in the comments there, Angie's up at 9. I put the link to her stream. So you should definitely hop into there when we're done here. I think for our final sprint, we're just going to do like a 10-minute cool down sprint. So we get like one more little bit, finish up whatever loose ends, get up, walk around, get a snack, get a drink, pet the puppy, snuggle the kittens, whatever, you have a populate pig, you can pet them too. Llamas, any kind of animals that you can find that will be okay with being snuggled. I think that's a good thing to do in your break. If it's a raccoon, just be careful. But go ahead. If it's Jimothy, if you live in Seattle and Jimothy is your neighborhood raccoon, it's fine. I'm certified by the state of Pennsylvania to give you your rabies vaccine if you need it. So just no, I'm not recommending go snuggle a raccoon, please. Anyway, pet a puppy, pet an indoor domesticated animal on your little break. CK said, gonna grab food on this next sprint and do a little admin stuff. You're inspiring. Yeah, I know. Everybody is crushing it today. Aw, thanks, Yolanda. She said, thank you, Fox. Really appreciate you and all the hosts for giving up your weekends. I mean, I was gonna be here anyway, and this will help me do the things I need to be doing anyway. So, but thank you. Kat says, husband just scared the daylights out of me in the middle of that sprint by waving gently from a corner. It could have been a ghost. How dare he? First of all, sir, that could have been a ghost. I see where you're coming from. Gail says, hope you get him back when he least expects it. Hi, Cassie. Hey, girl. I tried to convince Cassie to call off of work and come sit in a pool with me on Wednesday, but she couldn't do it. I understand, but I tried. I tried to be a bad influence. I did give it an effort. Martina says, not chatting much, deep into character development and world creation. That's awesome, though. That's the kind of stuff you got to like focus on. So good job. Despite spouse aggro, you still got 532 words. Excellent. I love it. Feral Champion got 56 words, 3 yards, finished the scene and got some. That's super productive sprint. Awesome. Gail got 406 words that sprint. Bessie distracted me with funny memes of Jimothy. I didn't even read your comment, and I was mentioning Jimothy because Jimothy is what we need in this world. We need Jimothy and Mars Potato Jones and Neil the Seal. Who else are these little creatures that we're like hanging our entire happiness and existence on? Yes, all of them. Oh my God. We were just swimming happily through the Jimothy memes the last few days. Kelly said, edited a chapter that sprint. Awesome. Oh, wait until October. I know. We'll see each other in October for sure, Z's. I should have given you more notice, but it was like such chaos leading up to the trip because husband has the dysentery. He's on the Oregon Trail still. He's doing better, but it was a game time decision if he was going to even be well enough to go on the trip. And then I was like, I don't know what we're doing with our lives. And then we had pit tickets the second night and we didn't know what time we should like get there. And like, it was the whole thing. So, but we'll definitely catch up in October and make up for that. Definitely could have been a ghost. Yes. You never know. Okay. Let's get 10 minutes. We're just going to do this quick little cool down. 10 minutes. Whoa. It wants it to be 1 minute. Settle down timer. Let's put our little, come on, Fox. There we go. It looks like I don't want to load. Okay. Let's share our sprint timer here. Okay. 10 minutes. Then we'll just be like, hey, how many Jimothys did you snuggle? And then we'll just go about our day. Okay. Right. All right. 10 minutes. Just cool it down. All right, and that's it for me. Real quick, because we were talking about Jimothy, I was gonna share. Let me see if I can get this. If I share one photo, and all of a sudden I think I'm real good at sharing all photos. So here's see if this works. There we go. It's small, but on the left you can see the actual Jimothy. So he's like a little raccoon, a young raccoon. He's not a baby. He's been around for almost a year, I guess. He's at least almost a year old. And he's got some kind of spine situation going on. So he's got the little like short body, and then next to it is one of the artworks that someone has made of him. And like we're all just, our entire lives are hanging on Jimothy right now. So that's, I just wanted to share the little picture that I found on. I was like, there's so many memes to choose from to show you all. So anyway, let's all get over to Angie's sprints. I have to get my steps in because we were in Vermont the one night on our free day, and I just like didn't do steps that day for some reason. So I missed my steps. So I have to get my steps in tonight or I'll lose my $80. But everybody pop over to Angie's Sprint, get on with her. She'll take us through the end of the weekend. Thank you all so much for being here. This is my normal time, 7 to like, we usually do 7 to 9:30 on Sundays. I will be at a different time next Sunday, the 26th, because Arrested Development is playing for free at Heartbreak Acres, our local like outdoor concert venue. So we're going to be going to that show. Just like 90s me is so excited. So but I will post in the group when I figure out what my time is. I got to look at which one of the Sarahs is sprinting that day and what time it is, and I'll coordinate around that. So thank you everybody so much for being here. No raccoons in your life or in the book. Yes, please, people, don't snuggle any raccoons unless they're like, in your house. Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't say that either. Okay, anyway, don't do anything that I wouldn't do. Which leaves a lot open. But thank you all for being here, and I will see you